Welcome to my Christmas room tour. And you may be thinking right now, girl, you're insane. Why do you have so much stuff? Trust me, I know that it is a little extreme. I know there's a lot going on, but we're gonna talk about it. This takes me days to do, and it's literally so overstimulating because I have so much stuff. But it does make me feel like I'm literally in a whole different world. Let me show y'all. So here's my little hallway. Cute, right? Oh. Coming in. It's just like literally entering a whole different world. And I just think that's fun, you know? Life's boring. It didn't always start like this, okay? It did not always start like this. We're gonna get into the room tour and then we'll talk about why the freak does this girl decorate her room so much? You know, what's wrong with her? What delusion is she living in? We'll talk about that, but first I want to give you the room tour because that's probably why you clicked on this. So here is my Shabby Chic Christmas room tour. I'm trying to put this on this tripod because guess who films my videos? Me. Okay, I don't have anybody to film them for me. I'm not going to torture somebody with that. Here is my door when you first walk into my room, and then I have this cutesy little coffee station. So I usually always keep this where that tree was because I have a little picture that has like teacups on it, but I had to move it because obviously that's where the Christmas tree went. But I'm going to show you what is on here. So we're going to start down here. I have this trash can that's literally like a princess trash can. I actually got it at an antique store. Down here is my mini fridge. It's not even plugged in right now. And then I have a little coffee cup with like coffee stuff. Two little coffee cups right here. And then I have my Christmas coffee cup, my Christmas little snowman, and then my normal stuff that I keep on here. Back here is just this picture that I made, this basket of flowers that I thrifted. And then up here, this is actually super pretty, even though it's kind of being blocked by all this. It's this really pretty picture that has a verse on it. Here is the whole overview, but it's super cute. Now onto my vanity. So over here I have my vanity, and I keep this little vase that has like my mirror, this cute brush that my friends made for me. And then I have way too much stuff in the shelves right now, so we're just gonna have to ignore that. This cup, y'all, is from the dollar store. It was like $10 from the dollar store. Love Shack Fancy Dupe. Up here, there's some bracelets. In my little basket, there's too many, honestly. And then I have my gold antique mirror. And then I love this little lamp that I thrifted that is like a little vanity with a bear on it because it's on my vanity. I think it's kind of cute. This is my little vintage lipstick holder. I don't know. Too much stuff again. Little knickknacks. You'll get the vibes. Shoes. We can't go in the closet. Actually, I might show you all in a minute because it's so scary. Then over here I have this tree, which this one is not super tall. It's probably like 5'10". I'm like 5'7". So this one's not super tall. But I do think it's so cute. This is the first tree that I'd ever gotten. I want to say that it's from Target. So on this tree I sprayed the fake snow, which you can kind of see it. It honestly makes a mess, but I did it the first year I got it, so now I just try to keep up with it. Down here I have this pretty skirt that's I think from Shein, honestly. The tree I believe is from Target. But I feel like people think that Christmas stuff has to be expensive, but like I just tied ribbon like everywhere. This is from Temu, and it's like lights that you would hang up, and I just wrapped it around because I just think they're so cute, like little snowmen. And then I got these ornaments at Hobby Lobby like half off last year. So, and then I just put more ribbon. I just like throw stuff on a tree, I feel like. Because trees don't have to be like organized. They're just supposed to be pretty. And then up here I have this bow. I don't even know if that's supposed to be a tree topper, but I made it one. And then onto my bed. I know it screams like a lot. So obviously my bed's very dramatic, and we don't talk about how I can't use the ceiling fan. So I recently put up these canopies probably like 5 months ago. I don't even know. But I now like them and I keep them up. I think they're fun. They're literally from like Amazon and like $15, and I stick it on with like command hooks up there. I don't know. I just think it's fun. This blanket, I honestly think it's from Shein. Seriously, y'all. And it's got this Santa like in a pink little carriage thing, whatever, sled, not carriage. That was weird. I'm sorry. Then these deer, and then this is what I love on it. That tree literally looks like my tree. Like, that is literally my tree on a blanket, and I didn't even mean to do that. So, I have a queen size bed, so it's pretty big, but I have a lot of mattress toppers, so it seems like it's a lot bigger than a queen, I feel like, just because it's tall, if that makes sense. And I also have 1,000 pillows and 1,000 blankets. And I really don't care because I am so insane, obviously. And I sleep in big hoodies and pants. I feel like nobody does that. I feel like everybody wants like the fan on their face and they want to be in a t-shirt and like that's it because they're going to sweat. I literally sleep in a big warm hoodie, pants, and like 5 blankets. And I don't sweat. Like I don't understand what happens, but I just like cannot stand to be cold. Like at all. I'm always cold and I just cannot stand it. So okay, I wanted to show up close on each pillow. So a lot of the covers are either from Amazon, Shein, Hobby Lobby is some of the pillows. It just depends. Like this one I think is Shein, Hobby Lobby, Hobby Lobby. So yeah, that one was made for me. Super pretty. I try to make it come out like it's a corner bed, if that makes sense, just because my bed's pushed against the wall. But here's each pillow. I love that one. Like, to me, these are just so cute. Even though there's probably too many up here, I don't know. They're just so cute to me. They just fit the vibe, so I had to put them all up here, okay? And then I have these floral sheets that are from Amazon, and I literally promote these all the time because they're so soft, and they're just so dainty. Like, I always have these sheets, except in the fall. I have pumpkin ones. I'll show y'all. And I don't know, I love these sheets. Over here is my nightstand. And I will say my nightstand is probably my favorite thing. Which I know is like so strange. But I just feel like it is so like pleasing to the eye. Like I feel like it looks so aesthetic. This is like one of my favorite things. I got it at an antique store for like $10. It was literally like 70% off because they were just trying to get rid of Christmas stuff. But it's like a little theater. And I just, stuff like this to like looks magical to me. Like I love like the little villages. Like the Christmas villages, and it kind of reminds me of that. And then because it's a theater, I went ahead and put the ballerina beside it. I think the ballerina is from Hobby Lobby, I think. And then I have these cute little pink Christmas signs, and then my little Jesus that lights up, and my pink tree. That's the only fan I use, and it literally is honestly the worst fan in the world. It like makes the weirdest noise. I don't know about her. She looks cute, but she's a little funky. Anywho, I have these from Amazon that I always have up, and then this lamp I always have up too, but it's from an antique store. This picture frame I also always have up. And I keep these flowers above my bed. I don't know if I talked about that because I'm just extra. My huge pink Christmas tree. Let me go stand beside it to give you reference on how big it is. Okay, here's me. I'm 5'6", 5'7". Here's the tree. So this one I actually got from Walmart, and it changes colors. So you can press on the button and it'll do like different things, but I like to keep it on the one that fades, the gold lighting. So I got a lot of these ornaments from Hobby Lobby, like the pink bow ones, and they've lasted me like 3 years. Like I've had these for a long time. I have a bunch of ribbon going down. This I probably don't do right. My mom's the one who taught me how to do this. But I have this really big, pretty ribbon that I got from Dillard's. It has this pattern on it. Here's that ribbon that I got from Dillard's. I have these like roses that go down that are like lights. I think I got from Amazon. I got these little gold bows from the Dollar Tree. People are always like, oh, I know that was so expensive, but honestly, like, Christmas stuff is so cheap because they try to get rid of it at the end. And I feel like there's just so much overconsumption anyways, so they always are marking down Christmas. That skirt, I think it's from TJ Maxx, but it's so plain, and I need to get some gifts because it's so much cuter when I have some gifts under the tree. And then here's my dresser. There's a lot going on, obviously. It's kind of cluttered. I would rather have less stuff, but I don't have a house to decorate right now, so everything is just compacted here. I got this from Hobby Lobby. Now, this is the cutest thing in the world. Like, what do you mean? So cute. I've got my little table covers right here, my lamp that I thrifted, some antiques back here. This stocking was given to me, so I just kind of threw it on the corner. These little snowflakes are from Hobby Lobby again. Then I have my pink nutcracker and my little flower coasters, but he's the cutest. Then I have this that lights up, but I don't have it on right now. This, I think, got kind of messed up in the box because this tree is like sad over here. Like, what the freak? But that was given to me and I just think it's so cute. I'm never gonna burn it because I just like how it looks. And then my perfume tray that is so cluttered right now. It is like the prettiest little antique. It's just got too much stuff on it. And over here I have an antique lamp. I have the one that matches, but I didn't have room for it, so it's in my attic right now. But it's really like pretty and has a bunch of floral patterns on it. Then I have this little train present, and then guess what? Another tree. Yup. I also have fake snow just like everywhere because I just think it's kind of fun. But yeah, I just put like some extra ornaments on this one, and then that's actually a hair bow that I just stuck at the top. So yeah. But that is my dresser right there. Over here, I don't like to show this part because that's like super unorganized. I don't know if I ever said this on here, but I'm majoring in education right now. So I have a bunch of like teacher stuff, and that's also why I don't mind having so much stuff in my room, because one day I'll be decorating a classroom and I can use a lot of this stuff for a classroom. But anyways, I have a printer in here. This is like my teacher station. I just have like this little desk and a printer, a bunch of like little stuff because I am student teaching right now. Anyways, and then up here I have my 3 shelves that light up. Yeah, that's my Coach purse, little picture, my Gucci and Dior book because yeah, she tried to be fancy, I guess. Like that, I'll probably put in a classroom. Like, what about the ABCs in here? I don't really know. And I have these little heels that I think are like so diva, you know? Like, then that's my Tory Burch purse that sadly my friend convinced me to buy when I was literally so broke, but it's fine. And then I've got like a ton of pillows over here again that are just like Christmassy. My ottoman that I need to make sure is closed. And then I keep my robes, another purse from Zara that I love. And yeah, that's everything. But again, here is another overview of the whole room. It's super duper compact in here, but I just think it's so fun. And yeah, you're probably like, what's going on in your closet? I actually don't want to show y'all. Like, it's actually so embarrassing. I'm about to fix this. Oh yeah, I'm about to fix this because that doesn't happen. Like, I usually don't have stuff on the ground in my closet. I just haven't had time. Anyways, you may be wondering like, why do you decorate so much? What's, you know, what's going on? And how did this happen? Because obviously it's a lot. So I redid my room like 2 years ago because it was like turquoise, and I redid it and I just wanted it to be like clean girl aesthetic. And I did like everything white, a few pinks here and there. Well, then I got into antique shopping and I kind of went overboard and I got too much stuff because it was fun. Because it was fun and it was like if you found something, it felt like a treasure, you know? If you know, you know. But I used to do that like a lot. I haven't really went antique shopping in probably months, but I used to do it all the time. And anyways, so when it became Christmas, it had just become a thing to like have bows on stuff. And I just thought that's so cute. Like, I'm just gonna get a few things from Hobby Lobby and do like a pink mist. And it was very simple, very simple. Like, I had one tree in here. It was no canopy. Like, it was very, very simple. Well, then the next year they had a bunch of pink mist stuff in stores. And I was like, this is just so much fun. So I just started like buying it because it was on sale. And I was just like, this is so cute. And then I just ended up having a lot, and I don't have my own apartment right now because I'm student teaching, so it's all just in here. And I know this is going to shock some people. It's going to shock some people, but I actually don't love clutter. What? I I actually don't love clutter. I'm obviously like, this is giving very maximalist. I would like to be a little bit on the minimalist side. I love like the Nancy Meyers aesthetic when it comes to like house decorating. And for me, it's like when I move out, which will probably happen within the next year, I will have all of this stuff that's gonna have to spread out between my house and my classroom. So like one tree can go in my classroom, one tree can go in my house. Like it's not gonna be as like, but it is fun for right now. You know what I mean? It's fun while I live at home to be like, oh, I'm living in a little fairy room. Even though like in reality, it does seem very weird because there's so much stuff. But I don't know. I kind of am thinking like most of the pink stuff will probably go towards my classroom, and then I'm going to get like some blue and kind of make it like a winter wonderland because the kids will appreciate that. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Anyways, it's just something fun for me, and I really liked like this shabby chic aesthetic. So I'm kind of just like following that along. But I will say this year I bought absolutely nothing for my room. Like, that's kind of the nice thing about decorations. It's like once you buy it, like you can reuse it every single year as long as you like take care of it. And I'm very specific about how I package everything back up. I wrap it in newspaper so stuff won't break because I'm like, I'm not rebuying any of this. Yeah. I do think I'm gonna do a closet clean out like very soon because I'm on Thanksgiving break, even though I'm working a lot. When it comes to like my closet and stuff, I grew up working at a boutique, so I've always like gotten clothes. I like to thrift, like I said, so I just have a lot of clothes. And I've noticed like a lot of people that I follow, like I'm always like, they have always such cute stuff, like where do they keep all of this? And it seems like they resell things, and I'm really bad about that, like not wanting to resell it. So I'm like, maybe I should just like get rid of a lot, because it's just to the point where it's like overwhelming. And it's hard because as like a teacher, you dress up like 5 days a week. So it's like I kind of have different fits for when I'm like teaching versus when I'm like obviously being a 21-year-old girl. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I will say like my favorite style though is definitely like shabby chic, like Nancy Meyers, like chic style. So I'm like, I really wish that I could just go through my closet and only keep stuff like that. My camera is about to die, so I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna try to film like Vlogmas or do some more stuff because I love filming on YouTube. It's, to me, way more fun, and I love watching YouTube. I like will eat and watch YouTube. I get ready and watch YouTube unless I'm watching something on Netflix. So I don't know. I wish that I could post a little bit more, but I'll think of some videos. So anyways, have a wonderful Thanksgiving break.